We have a new hotfix that dropped for Conan Exiles today. How's it going, everybody? My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. We are going to jump into these patch notes here. There's not a whole lot here, but I think the direction that Funcom's going with these hotfixes is still a good direction, and I'm looking forward to seeing them continue to add to this so that the fixes kind of compile, and at some point, I really think that we're going to switch from fixes into seeing future content or additional content being added to the game. Jumping right into the notes for this hotfix, they have fixed the splitting item stack from the hotbar, which would cause items to go missing. I never personally noticed this, but if that was a thing where stuff would just disappear into the ether, I think it's a good thing that that's fixed. They made objects easier to build with the construction hammer while standing under a low ceiling. So you would get a view obstructed bug when you were standing under a low ceiling. This hotfix should fix some of, if not all of those instances. They fixed the continue option for the Liu Fei quest. I haven't tried to do the Liu Fei quest in quite some time, but apparently the continue button wasn't working, and that should be working again. For Freya, they implemented a fix that should allow her to join your party for the hunt. There was an issue where she would refuse doing that, or it just simply wouldn't work, causing that quest to get stuck at that point in time. So if you've had issues with your Freya quest, go up and try it again and let me know in the comment section below if you're able to get past that quest. They say that they will continue monitoring and explore this issue, but this update includes the initial fix. So it's likely that there are still spots where you could get stuck, and any information that you have about that could help them solve this issue. They added Down But Not Out, Living Settlements, and Age of War Purge to the event log, and made the event log more transparent with information. Now, this is a little bit different between PvP and PvE. They have a side note here that says the patch will reset the event log visibility server settings, which need to be configured again by server admins. To give a more granular control, it has been split into two settings, PvE and PvP. The settings for official servers are PvE, owner or admin, and then PvP, admin. With this configuration, recorded PvE events such as Crocodile killing a thrall will report the full information to the clan users. However, recorded PvP events such as player killing a thrall will only report a player, not the actual player's name. They have a known issue here about the event log that says new event log lines are currently only displayed in English. This will be fixed in a future update. So if you're playing Conan Exiles in a different language other than English and you go to look at the event log, it is only going to be displayed in English, and you'll have to wait until that's fixed in the future for it to be in your native tongue. They have a fix for tavern patrons here, occasionally teleporting to 000. Now, you may not think this is much of an issue. However, if there are a lot of tavern patrons going to this 000, it actually causes damage to the server. So it slows the server down, causes damage to the database. So this is a good fix for server stability across the board and for everyone playing. And they go on to say, specifically, this addresses some NPCs being assigned to invalid coordinates when spawning to approach the tavern, resulting in ending up in limbo. And you don't want anything in limbo. You want the game to write it in, have it do what it's supposed to do, and never go into limbo. If it's in limbo, it is going to affect the entire server. They have a fix here for the house pet style pets, such as cats and turtles, becoming aggressive. So you should not see them being aggressive any longer. They switched back the hunger and thirst icons on the UI back to their intended locations. Honestly, I never pay attention to this. I couldn't tell you how many times it's been switched in the wrong order or the right order. It's just up there and I look at it wherever it is. And the last line on here is various crash fixes. I honestly don't have crashes with Conan. If I do, it's very, very rare, once a year or even more sometimes. But I understand that I may be the exception, so I'd like to know in the comments section if you experience crashes on a regular basis. Personally, I'm still really happy with the fact that they're continuing to fix and develop Conan Exiles and make it a more stable game. It could be very easy for them to just walk away from it, but I'm glad that Funcom has decided not to do that, and they're continuing to work on these issues. And because of that, I've actually started a brand new series right here on the channel, the Beginner's Guide for 2025. If you're interested in that, go ahead and click the video that's coming up on the screen next. Big shout out to the Legends of Whack. You're the reason the grind never stops. No fear, no fold. If you want to become a Legend of Whack, click the join button below. And if you don't want to be out of Whack, click the video that's on the screen right now to keep the grind going.